The Lincolnshire coast is beautiful. I think the Humberston Fitties in Cleethorpes is a really important example of social history, in that it was formed as part of the plotlands movement, which had a backdrop of people trying to escape industrial towns.
People have come and stayed here since before the First World War in ad hoc buildings and shelters. And as time progressed, the chalets became more permanent. So my chalet here, it's been here since the 1920s. It's still the original building. And this whole concept that the heritage of the chalets is important, and as people move in and develop the chalets, is to try and maintain that overall feeling of natural materials, and that chalets fit in with the design guide, which is put in place really to maintain the heritage of the site.
There were quite a few settlements that were part of the plotlands area, and I think there's probably only one or two left. I think one of them is become quite run down, whereas this area, it has been looked after by people.
It is a site of special scientific interest, this area. In fact, a lot of the land around the Humber is, as I'm sure you know. And so, people have all sorts of different concerns that they have. But really, I think people just want to keep the place going. It's one of the last remaining plotlands in England, so I think it's quite important.
I want to make a sketchbook of the area to show just the different types of architecture that there is. I also want to create a map of the Fitties, showing where there are important chalets, where some of the older ones are, and do a walking tour so that people can walk around and you can explain a little bit more about the heritage of the area and the buildings. I think it's important people understand why it's a conservation area, what makes it important, because the conservation area status helps to protect this really special place.
Moving forward, the heritage of the chalets and the environment has been really important, and that planning and looking really closely at how the chalets are developed.
If we don't follow that, in the years to come, we'll end up with a caravan park. We have to find a way of working in balance with the wildlife, with the people who own the properties, with the visitors, with the landowners. It's always been a bit of a juggling act. It is really, really special, and it is an example of how ordinary working people created their little escape by the sea with whatever they could find.